Hi guys, welcome to Breaking News with the Office Blokes. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Together we are the Office Blokes. Justin.
People read off iPads now, Dave. Not last time you watch the news.
I don't watch the news. I barely watch current TV. I just put Netflix on all the time. Something I saw on Twitter that's you've been alluding to is going to happen, has happened.
Has the world gone mad?
The world has gone mad a long time ago. But
has everyone stopped giving a shit?
No, unfortunately not. Everyone gives more of a shit and just posts on Twitter about it, and everyone cares about everything nowadays. But alleged climate protesters, I think they were, from what I can gather, but it's quite new, so I'm not a reputable news source for any of this sort of stuff. But alleged climate activists have been shot and killed by a driver who
said it happened. Yeah,
it's exactly what you've been saying for months is going to happen, isn't it? In Panama, it is. I don't think it's like Orange Vest, Just Stop Oil
I don't want to
style.
watch it.
But from what I've seen, there was some sort of blockade that had been done on the road, and there was loads of people protesting.
Yeah,
and then this guy's just got out and argued with people, and then just gone for it.
Wow.
So it's a very new thing, and obviously grim is not a nice thing. Regardless, and when we've made jokes
no one
and
deserves
things
to be
like
murdered.
that, like it's not good.
But when I say nobody deserves to be murdered, there are people I can think of.
But we wouldn't condone it in any way or encourage it.
Not in this situation. Anyway, protesting shouldn't result in murder.
Absolutely not.
It can result in a good old punch up between the two of them.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, you've been saying for ages, someone is going to get hurt, and at some point this is going to boil over, and someone's going to end up losing their life.
Was it a protest about climate or
I think
stuff
it's
like that? Or?
I think it's to do with possibly a proposal for some sort of energy scheme, so maybe like fracking or drilling for oil.
Right, okay.
Again, it's new, and I've only read a couple of things.
Letting these super tankers pass through the canal.
Panama, I don't know. I've got no idea.
Yeah. Right,
but I think it's just a load of people have blockaded the road and they've been protesting, and then he's just got out and gone full falling down mode.
Wow.
Which is grim. It's grim. It shouldn't be done, should it?
Yeah, not good. Not good at all.
Like you said, a bit of a punch up is one thing.
Yeah, it's different.
But that, especially when you're the only one at the party, because it doesn't look like anyone else was armed. It looks like it's just him.
I'm not sure on the gun laws in Panama.
Isn't it?
I've got no idea. But the thing I read, I was going to say, I said that he may, because of his age, only be sentenced to house arrest.
Oh, really?
So he's an old boy.
He's 77,
right?
From what I read.
Yeah.
Again, I can't be quoted in any of this. It's literally just happened.
Yeah.
And I saw something on Twitter. So, but yeah, we're going to check out. We're not going to check out, I don't think, the footage of it. This is just going to be something talking about it. Yeah. So, Panama protesters shot dead by another driver after blocking road. Looks like my dad.
Shoot the guy with the kazoo first.
Mining contract.
Right, okay.
¿Por qué no dispara? Pues nos va a tener que matar a todos. Eso es una... Nadie está... ¡No!
He's obviously happy to have gone that way, isn't he? You know,
it's just a
terrible. That.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think you. It's not something you do, is it?
No, not at all.
As soon as he's pulled the gun out, just let him get back in his car and drive. You go on, mate. You can go.
If I was a protester, and maybe it's a different type of thing over there 'cause it's Panama, maybe they're a bit more used to people waving guns around. But I mean, you'd be a million miles away from it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
If someone's waving a gun around, you think, nah, you know, it's not
Move
good.
on.
But maybe it's maybe part of the culture a bit more over there. Not too sure. But
I think one of the things with a lot of the protests is they expect, and I can't comment on this situation, but definitely like Just Stop Oil and stuff over here, they expect they can do it and it'll be fine and there's no ramifications. But they need to be better organised and have a contingency. Like, if something like that was to happen, they need to all just go, right,
One of the things,
down tools, move stuff out of the way, we'll do it again another day when that guy's not there. You know, like, you need to have a backup plan. You can't just argue with someone in the street.
Not with a gun. No. One of the things I've always thought of over here is car crime's massive over here at the moment. It's going through it's going through a massive spike, and it's stolen cars constantly. Every time I turn the TV on in the morning, every time I turn social media on in the morning, there's people looking for the car that's been stolen around our areas. You know, and I'm like,
you can tell by the insurance premiums going up as well, can't you?
Insurance has gone crazy. But all I'm thinking is, a guy in a stolen car is driving down the street. He comes across a blockade of oil protesters. They're all walking slow in the road. He ain't stopping.
No,
he's got to get away from whoever's chasing him. And that was the way I thought it was going to go.
Yeah, but still good.
Yeah,
I thought that'd be the first casualty.
It's awful. It's an awful thing to happen because you know people do have the right to protest, and as much as we take the mickey out of Just Stop Oil and people like that,
it's going to be a protest this weekend in London, and it's going to go pear shaped. It's going to be I've seen some of the football groups that I'm on, and I'm just going no. I mean, my son Aiden, he's going to the game at weekend, which is in London. I'm not going. I'm just I don't think it's a good idea to go down to London this weekend.
Yeah, well, is
that true? Because I've heard stories in the paper that there's a load of football like hooligans.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. Is I'm on quite a few football groups, and we WhatsApp or Twitter or whatever it is, and I've seen people requesting that people go down to the Cenotaph this weekend. To defend it.
Yeah,
and it's all the football nuts that are going.
Which
and
is
some of them know, and I'm like, I know what's going to happen. I know what they're like.
Yeah,
they'll be pissed up as well. You're going down there,
they'll be looking for it.
You know what? Sheets to the wind, and
I think there's going to be more police than there is going to be people. I
know
the protest is going to be huge, but I think the cops are well on it. It's been debated in Parliament whether or not it's allowed to happen.
But what you've got there, Dave, and what happens this weekend now in London is the whole focus is shifted to that's even if we've got, by the time this goes out, I don't even think we'll have a Home Secretary. She's right under the gun. I think she's going to get fired this afternoon.
Really?
Yeah. So she's well under the gun anyway. But what happens is all that protesting that goes on down in where the Cenotaph is, and Trafalgar Square and all Whitehall and all around the areas, takes away all the policing that's required for a massive football match that's going on with City v Chelsea on the same day.
Yeah.
So there's going to be naughty people down there as well, sort of thing. So that's always a bit of a boiling point around there.
Yeah.
So how many police can you allocate to that game?
Yeah.
And then you're going to have other games in London. So Spurs or Arsenal are also going to be at home. One of them is going to be at home that weekend. So I don't know Fulham there. You've got Brentford, you've got West Ham, you've got all these teams that are in London, in and around London, that are going to need policing as well.
Yeah.
Then you've got any other sports that might be going on. I don't know what else is going on in London this weekend.
Yeah.
But how much police can you know? I'm sure they're taking them in from other divisions. I'm sure 100% they are.
They do that sometimes, don't they? So
but maybe the Great Manchester Police are sending their own police down for the City Chelsea game sort of thing.
And for context, for anyone wondering what that is, it's a pro-Palestinian
march, and they reckon there's going to be over 1 million people.
But it's happening on Remembrance Sunday, which is the 11th of the
Armistice
11th.
Day. Yeah.
Armistice. Well, it's not the 11th, is it?
It's the 12th this weekend, but it's the 11th.
It's always Remembrance Sunday, which is the closest to the 11th, which was the end of the First World War, wasn't it?
Correct.
The 11th hour, the 11th minute, the 11th hour, the 11th day, the 11th month, all that. And obviously that's a very... To do it on that day has riled a lot of people.
A lot of patriotic people, has anyway.
Yeah. But obviously they're doing it for the biggest effect possible, doing it on that day in that location. And the
Cenotaph was damaged last year, which caused a massive... Someone took a piss on it. Yeah. And that guy got... I don't know what happened in the end, but he got done for whatever.
Dealt with.
He got dealt with, let's say, yeah. And I know this is going to be a massive issue this weekend. And for me, I'm just staying away. Said to me, so I'm staying away from London, mate.
Could be a bit of a mess, couldn't it?
It's up to you. I said, he went, no, I'm going to the football. I went, nah, don't do it.
It's not. It's definitely worth avoiding.
Yeah.
Because even if it goes well, it's going to be bedlam. But it's not going to.
No. I guess even on the Cenotaph, they're going to lock it down anyway, aren't they?
They usually have. I don't think they can't lock it down because that's where the Armistice sets.
I mean, to a certain extent,
services.
But they debated whether or not the protest was allowed to go ahead, and it is
going ahead.
So it's a permitted protest.
Yes, I think it's starting at Hyde Park, isn't it? But I'm not sure about the route or anything. No idea.
They can't just say right, we're stopping it because it's allowed.
Yeah.
So, and then there's going to be loads of people counter-protesting, like you say.
Yeah.
It's going to be bedlam.
They reckon there's going to be over 1 million people marching for the Palestinian pro-Palestinian march, and then you're going to have Armistice Day. Normally brings out hundreds of thousands of people anyway.
Yeah.
So you're probably talking them as well. Then you're going to get all the footy nuts going down there who sense a little bit of trouble and they want it.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. They're looking for trouble. Then you're going to get the EDL clowns going down there.
Yeah.
So they're all going to be piling in. Tommy's brigade. Yeah, they're all going to be piling in. And then obviously it's going to be bedlam.
Isn't Tommy Robinson called Quentin or something?
Yeah, he changed his name, didn't he?
That's his last name, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
He's got quite a posh name.
Yeah.
Though,
I think his last name's Quentin or something like that. I don't think that's his first name, is it?
No, I can't remember. I know he changed his name, but his name wasn't Tommy anyway.
No. Tommy Robinson's a proper massive name, innit? Yeah.
It personifies exactly the character that he is.
Exactly.
So it's going to be a very interesting weekend down in London.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I'm staying away. I'm going north.
Don't blame you. That's right.
Let us know, like obviously the topic we just reacted to. Keep it respectful. That's what we're here to look at. The sort of protesters and that side of things. Let us know what you think of that in the comment section. Obviously, we don't condone it whatsoever.
Just on a quick note,
that's just a murder. That's literally just a murder.
We've mentioned before, no man's peaceful protests and stuff like proper protests, but with certainly the Just Stop Oil ones, we've always said it's more the way that they're doing it.
Yeah.
They haven't got the public on side. There's the massive disruption that causes people's everyday lives.
A road there.
But there's still no excuse for that. Getting shot like that, though. I mean,
we make jokes about things like that all the time, but we definitely don't.
No.
We don't want anyone doing that sort of thing.
No,
It's
absolutely
grim.
not. Yeah. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.